So, hello everybody, what is going on? It is Giba Shimaki here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Dark Rising. Last time, well, we went ahead and wrapped up Novella's lab, took care of Kaz, and took care of the new boss, Vladimir. And now, we can make our way forward to Desert Point and hopefully Montage Fortress. There are a couple of trainers on this route, and of course there are a couple of Mons you can encounter. We're going to do our best to avoid them because I'd rather just not have a bunch of encounters while we can. Really, Pokemon we can find in here, we've seen a lot of them already. First up, and probably one of our most common, is Cacnea. I know, yeah, Desert Point is a pretty short route. There isn't a lot to it. There's just a couple trainers here and there, kind of meant to be in the big wave. But to go over them briefly, there is Cacnea and Dwebble being our most common. Dwebble, I don't think we've been over. Rock Bug type, great stats, really good defense, really good special defense, decent HP, somewhat fast, not the best attack or special attack. Definitely meant to be a wall. Magneton, the evolved form of Magnemite, Steel Electric type, becomes Magnezone at level 40, so you should be able to get one pretty easily. Really good special defense, pretty good physical defense, not a lot of HP to back it. Special attack is okay, attack is terrible, and speed is alright. Next up is the fan favorite Krokorok, which I think I've been over a Sandile, but in case I haven't. Great attack, great attack, okay speed, pretty stellar defense, pretty good HP. Holds its own, dishes a lot of damage out. Not the fastest, but definitely can be a tough Pokemon to use, considering it has Intimidate for the ability. Aeron, been over it. Donphan, been over it. Trapinch, didn't really go over it, but pure ground type, evolves it to Dragon ground type with Levitate for the ability. Great speed, great special and physical attack, pretty okay defenses, not a lot of HP though, so it's in a really weird state of being good, but not the best. And then last up, we have Skarmory, Steel Flying type. Pretty good defense overall, can hold its own, is definitely pretty fast, and can hit decently hard with okay HP to back it up. You also have Golett, ground ghost type, pretty good defenses overall, surprisingly good offenses as well. Not the fastest, but has loads of HP, so it's definitely bulky. And lastly is Durant, Steel Bug type, kind of like Scizor. Hits decently hard, if I'm being perfectly honest. So notice, watch out for discarded items, okay? Durant, Steel Bug type, kind of like Scizor, but more defensive and offensive, if that makes sense. It's a mix of both, very versatile. Not a lot of HP, but really good speed, so it definitely does what Scizor can't. Here in No Man's Land, we have pretty similar Pokemon, actually. Cacturns and Crustals, the evolved forms. Hippowdons, which is a new one, or no, it's the evolved form of Hippopotas. So definitely does some pretty good damage. Pure ground type, can hit decently hard, and can definitely move along the battlefield if your opponent isn't ready for it. It also has Sandstream, so if you want to use a ground type or a steel-based team or rock-based team, it is perfect. Today I start my discovery of Inferno Mountain. Ken. It's real. That's interesting. So a little note to be made there. Other Pokemon you can find in here is Crocodile, the evolved form of Krokorok, along with Gliscor, the evolved form of Gligar, Rhydon, the evolved form of Rhyhorn, Steelix, the evolved form of Onix, Durant as well. I don't think I've been over Steelix yet, but Steelix, Steel ground type, decent, well, really high defense if I'm being honest, but not the best attack, so it kind of does feel a bit clunky in its own right. Doesn't hit very hard, but it definitely walls and stalls pretty well. Trainer tips, and nothing useful. Should have known that already. Oh, finally an actual battle. Found you. Cool, I mean, we've been sort of trying to avoid you guys to keep ourselves from fighting too much. But Steelix is a pretty good steel and ground type Pokemon. If you're looking to add it to your team, I would recommend it. I won't lie, it's a pretty good option, and it can definitely be of big help in a lot of cases. Moving along, we have ourselves the 1%, the very rare encounters. First up is Tyranitar. We've been over it already. It's base form Larvitar. Hits decently hard, has great defenses. If you're going for an entirely ground, rock, or steel-based team, you cannot go wrong with Tyranitar. Of course, it's not the fastest, but it definitely hits the hardest. Its counterpart of the other Pokemon available to it, the other pseudo, is Metagross. Steel Psychic type. A lot of defense, a lot of special defense, great special attack, great physical attack. Not the fastest, it has a pretty good amount of HP to go along with it, but honestly, it's such a beast you don't even have to worry about it too much when you utilize it. It's such a great addition, and I highly recommend it across all teams. It's so stellar and it stands out to a T. It's definitely one that I would not skip out on if given the opportunity. With that is all the Pokemon you can find within both No Man's Land and Desert Point. Nothing new to note, nothing of personal interest for me, because we're actually approaching somewhere that has a Pokemon that I definitely want, that I've made a note of. Cannot go on. Tell my children I love them. But it seems like Ken has perished. Couldn't make it to Inferno Mountain or whatever it was called. I keep looking around. We see another scientist. There's a bunch of places and whoa, there's someone there. But it ain't our good old buddy Light. I think that was his name. Let's use a Hyper Potion on Gengar real quick, just so that we were a bit more well prepared. I believe that scientist that we skipped out on, we can actually get ourselves a fossil. It will give us the choice of Armor or Skull, which I believe gets us Bastiodon or Rampardos. Both incredibly good Pokemon in their own right. Rampardos, great speed, extremely great physical attack. It's really hard, but it's super frail. It's a glass cannon. It faints if you manage to get one good shot at it. Considering it's a pure rock type, it definitely has a lot of weaknesses. For its counterpart Bastiodon, Steel Rock has tremendous defense and special defense. It's definitely going to be a wall and an annoyance to fight, and to use it, it definitely won't be doing a lot of damage, but it definitely will be outliving the opponents in almost all cases. As point proven in the beginning of the game when we ran into that trainer in Mount Moon that had both Rampardos and Bastiodon. They can be a big problem, but I mean, hey, it shouldn't be too difficult to raise and utilize on your team. Last up, let's see. Best thing to start with, he's starting with that. Week 2. Okay. I'll go with Slacking to start. As much of an odd matchup as this is, press forward. What's up, Light? What brings you all the way out here? You're Light. You're the guy who used that creature against me in our last battle. I want to know more about that thing. It wasn't a Pokemon. Watch your tone. As I've said before, that was an example of Darugus' power, known as Creature Creation. He has given me the ability to form any monster I desire, as long as it's made of pure darkness. Kinda ironic for your name. You have a sense of humor. How nice. But I do not obey Darugus like these other mindless slaves you see around here. I'm simply doing it small favors in exchange for this power. As I said before, I'm not picking sides in this war. Whoever has the upper hand, I will simply salvage off of. You're a monster yourself then. You're no protector of Arceus, you're just... I'm what? I'm finally free from protecting Arceus. I now have the freedom to do whatever I desire. Why should I choose a side? Because it's the right thing to do. Let's do this. Very well. Landorus, transform! It's a different Pokemon from the first one I saw. Now that I think about it, so was the one on Aroma Path. Landorus looks at the player with sadness in his eyes before transforming. Here we go. Of course, the game wouldn't be the same without one tough fight after another. Starting off, Light has a Rhyperior, level 84, Rock Ground type. Not sure what its ability would be. Probably with Rock Wrecker, Stone Edge, maybe Surf, which is funny enough, you could actually learn that. Lightning Rod might be its ability as well. Yeah, Surf, Stone Edge, Ancient Power, Rock Wrecker, Bulk Up, Super Power. Oh, that's a crit. Damn, that did pretty good damage. Earthquake. That was another move I didn't account for. Yeah, excuse me. Definitely is a pretty bulky Pokemon. He has the advantage in this fight, of course, with the Sandstorm raging. But if you have any Pokemon that can bust out weather moves or that initiate weather-based things upon being sent out, definitely utilize them. He has a leftovers, which kind of sucks. Mega Horn, so Earthquake and Mega Horn. I'm guessing Stone Edge as well, but I could be wrong. We are at a disadvantage. That was a crit, of course. We are at a slight disadvantage, but I mean, hey, I shouldn't really be too surprised. Thank you, Slacking. I appreciate holding on for the one sliver of HP. Give it a Brick Break. Take it down, please. We have loads of healing items, so we should be okay for the most part in a lot of this, but still, just be wary and plan accordingly. Next up is Landorus. Now this, I think my best option is to go with Weavile. I still haven't taught Ice Beam, I know I can, but I'm holding off on it because I just want to wait until we have everyone. Landorus Therian 4. It has Intimidate for the ability, it is a ground flying type. It came from Unova, it is a powerful Pokemon, and definitely can be a pain. Probably has Earthquake, probably has Rock Wrecker, probably has Fly, or Aerial Ace, or Wing Attack, or Air Slash, or Roost. Probably has Ancient Power, or Stone Edge, or Rock Slide. It has a whole barrage of moves. Don't forget, it's level 90 with Intimidate. So it's definitely a threat amongst all of his other members. Considering how strong it is, yeah, he has a certain advantage in this fight. This fight can be rough and can be a bit miserable to deal with. But as long as you can play your cards right, you can send out the right Pokemon that can pretty much barrage and kind of melt away at his health, you should be okay for the most part. Just rip an Ice Punch, and that should take care of this one. Perfect. Down it goes. Okay, who's next? This is slightly easier. He's down 2 Pokemon, I'm only down 1. Next up is Metagross. I'm gonna keep Gengar. Honestly, is not a bad matchup. It is a little tough, but you should be able to do some damage. Metagross is level 85, Steel Psychic type, Clear Body for the ability. So attempting to lower its stats or its physical attack via Intimidate or any stats, I think, it has no effect on it. Probably with the moves Meteor Mash, Metal Claw, Iron Head, Earthquake, Calm Mind, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Ancient Power. You really use Meteor Mash? I would have thought you would use Psychic. Okay. Definitely a barrage of moves that it can use. And, oh my goodness, that really one-shotted me. Okay, cool. Thanks, Ian. I'm gonna go with Salamence. Salamence can KO this thing, I believe, with one good hit. I'm at a slight disadvantage, of course, considering I'm gonna get hit here and he gets to just walk freely with this damn sandstorm. Let's see. Oh shit. Man, shit, did you little rat? My cat's in my lap, so I hope it has a damn leftovers, so that's gonna be fun. Let's use Earthquake, hopefully that should do some pretty good damage. It should do enough. Boom. Not enough. Has Agility. That's terrifying. It's becoming faster. That is not good. So Meteor Mash, probably Earthquake, probably Agility, well definitely Agility, probably Psychic as well. Definitely is not going to be a light walk, and yeah, he's gonna definitely use a full restore. I should have Dragon Danced. I should have Dragon Danced. Heed my warnings. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Earthquake. That'll do some good damage. Okay, a little more or less than half. I think it did just about more than half. A little more than half. So I think one more Earthquake should take care of it. I don't know if we'll live one more attack, but we'll find out one way or another. Another Earthquake. If you withdrew him, why would you bring it out? Next up, Gliscor. Oh, you bitch. Gliscor is level 84, ground flying type, probably Hyper Cutter or Clear Body for the ability. Hyper Cutter makes more sense, but Clear Body is probably the one that they've assigned it. With the moves, we bothered to take care of this. Probably with the moves Earthquake, Ancient Power, Stone Edge, Bulk Up, X Scissor. Okay. Definitely not a move I was anticipating. I was anticipating more like Stone Edge or something like that. Here we go, it's fine. Let's use another turn. Let's revive Gengar as well, just so that way I have an extra Pokemon to use to bring back Salamence, because I know Salamence is going to go down one way or another. You're going to keep spamming that move, but all I can really do is just wait and time it. If you're going to use X's one more time, I should be fine to swap out into Gengar, but we'll see what happens. Let's swap before anything. Go. Before he can do any real damage to us, or... Yup, there it is, yep. I kind of predicted that was going to happen. That's fine. Gengar, you did good. You gave me a chance to one-shot this thing, basically. I know it is a few levels above, but Weavile does get stab. It also gets the boost from the Never Melt Ice. It also has ×4 effectiveness because of the typing. So, that should take care of the list score, the buy score, pretty easily. Please? Yes! Alright, good. I wasn't wrong. I was worried I'd be wrong there for a second. I'd be like, please no. Alright, next is Tyranitar. You'll go down in one hit. I know you will. I'll keep Weavile in. Yeah, I'll keep Weavile in just so that way I can use a Hyper Potion on Slacking. Tyranitar is level 85. Rock Dark type, Sandstorm for the ability. So if you had a different weather effect up, well, it took it down and brought it back to a Sandstorm again. Probably with the moves, Earthquakes, honestly Earthquakes. Earthquake, Stone Edge, Crunch, Dark Pulse, what else? Maybe Bulk Up, maybe Superpower. It has a whole menagerie of moves it could possibly have. I don't know which ones, but I'm trying to give you guys a good idea of what it could potentially have, what could be a biggest threat to you. So use what you, in your discretion, what you think is the best choice, and prepare to hold your own. I wish I gave Slacking the black belts to boost the damage, but it should be effective enough. He has a crazy high attack stat. Okay, not too bad. Stone Edge, that's fine. As long as Slacking can live this, because I know he can't heal next turn. That's fine. That's perfect. If anything, that is peak HP. That is perfectly fine with me. Gives me a chance to he's holding the leftovers, of course. Gives me a chance to heal up Salamence, so that way I can use him to kind of get close to wrapping this up. Musharna can't do much in this fight, of course, as you'd expect. But I mean, we're doing pretty well so far. Stone Edge, it missed. Damn. All right, so I just got a free heal. I know that Stone Edge has like I think it's 85 or 90 accuracy. So the fact that it missed was a big surprise for me. But I love that. Thank you very much. Alright, Brick Break again. Boom. Down goes the Tyranitar. Sorry, Sid, but this one's gotta go. Down it is. And what's next? Who's next? It's gonna be Aggron. I'll go Salamence. Salamence can KO this thing in probably one move, because it's gonna have one or two abilities, and that second ability is not gonna help. Aggron is level 84, Steel Rock type, either Sturdy or Rockhead for the ability, meaning Sturdy is useless because it doesn't work in this game as it should, and Rockhead, well, it just prevents it from taking recoil damage, possibly with the moves of Double Edge or Takedown, Earthquake, Rock Slider, Stone Edge, Iron Defense possibly, Iron Head, things like that. I got a crit, so I definitely was taking it down in one smooth strike. Down it goes, and last up is that dang Metagross that ran away from us the first time. Boom. Let's wrap this up. We know what to do. Let's hit it with an Earthquake, and that should draw us pretty close. I think we live one... No, you have Ancient Power, Stone Edge. That's a rough one, but oh well. Hit the Earthquake, even if you live. Ooh, even if you live, I gotta remember that there's that chance of Musharna not being able to do it. Meteor Mash. You used the dumb move. Thank you. Don't know why you keep doing that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Never mind. Oh, never mind. It's not a dumb move. You almost KO'd me with it. I'm the dumb idiot. Okay. You can heal this turn. I think I live at least 2 more. Go. Earthquake again. Yup, as anticipated. I believe I live this sandstorm hit. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right. I hope I'm calling this correctly. Earthquake. That'll do a little more than half unless I get a crit. It's fine. Sandstorm rages, which is no surprise. It should be okay. Please, please. Yes! Whew! Despite being roughly 5 to 10 levels lower, we did it. Down goes light. We get to move on to the next area. Whew! The only one because my creation was not available to battle this time. Why is that? Because it is at my lair, becoming even stronger. Ah, so you're a cheeky little rat. Got anything else to say for yourself? Making that creature stronger? Is it evolving somehow? No. It is mutating. The darkness evolution of a creature creation. Landorus transforms back to its original form. Ah, Landorus. What a pity. You were too weak to defeat even this child. You deserve to be in pain. Knock it off! Landorus, I can tell you're a legendary Pokemon. You're better than this. Don't let him control you. That is correct, human. And Smoke? My brothers. They are also being controlled by this evil force. I must rescue them. And to do that, I will join your side, Isaac. Battle me. What? Sounds good to me. We'll find your brothers and free them from Daruga's spell. No matter. I must return to my lair. My ultimate creation is probably mutated by now. With nothing more, we can battle Landorus. But I'm gonna hold off on that until next time. Because, oh boy, I need to go stock up on items if I'm gonna do that. I hope you guys did enjoy, though. I hope you all continue to enjoy it. I was preparing to go into the mountain to get my next ally. Damn it! Alright. Hope you guys did enjoy, though. Hope you all continue to enjoy. And I'll be seeing all of you dudes next time. Peace out, everybody. Ooh.